Our sideline reporter, Hannah Williams, is joined by Jordan Howard. Hannah?
All right, so you're down by 2 at halftime. Come out and win the game 107-97. What was going through your head coming in the second half?
We just needed to build our momentum, and we came out and we ran a great play. Derek made a great pass, and so I thought that built our momentum going into the second half, and I thought we got defensive stops, and that was one of the biggest things down the stretch.
Definitely. Well, you had a great offensive performance tonight with 33 points, shooting 9 for 13 from field goal. What do you think about your performance tonight?
I was pretty pleased with it. I was pretty pleased with how a lot of guys played, and there was a lot of great leadership. And I thought we took accountability of the team, and that was a big step for us. And going forward, that's going to be huge for us.
Definitely. Well, y'all ended y'all's losing streak tonight. What are y'all going to do to prepare for your next conference game?
Just focus on us and the things that we do well, and on the defensive end to build momentum and contain this home court advantage, because I think that's huge for us. We have 3 or 4 more games here, so we got to make sure when teams come in here that it's a home court advantage and we can get those wins.
Definitely. Well, good job tonight, and good luck on your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. And now, Den, one key player you saw tonight for the Bears, who is it?
Derek Brooks. The attention was focused on Jordan Howard, so Derek Brooks stepped up. 43% from the field goal, 40% from three-point. Man, this guy can shoot.
And speaking of Derek Brooks, Hannah Williams is over on the sideline talking to Derek Brooks.
Okay, coming into the game, you hit the first shot of the night. What was going through your head during that time?
I was wide open, so I was just shot with confidence like I do in practice all week. So
Definitely. That's the best way to go. You had 22 points, shooting 7 from 16 from the field goal. What did you do to prepare yourself offensively for tonight?
I was just aggressive in practice, getting to my spots. My teammates were finding me, and you know how that goes.
Good. Well, y'all were out rebounded tonight, 35-32. What do you think y'all can do to improve that for the next conference game?
I think everybody has to crash. We missed a couple box out, a couple assignments. Just the little things, just being aggressive. We just letting it bounce around us and all that. So just fix that.
All right, well, good deal. Thank you, and great performance tonight. All right, back to you, Abner.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined here by Coach Pennell. Coach, terrific job out there tonight. Great win.
Appreciate it.
I just had a few questions for you. Going into halftime, you were down 37-33. Just 4 points, and you've been sticking with this team all throughout the game. Now, coming out of halftime, what was your major key point to the team?
I felt like the first half our offense was real stagnant. I didn't think the ball moved well enough. We were dribbling too much, not passing enough. I thought a lot of that was fatigue from the Northwestern State game on Thursday. And so what we wanted to do was just get the ball moving more cuts to the goal. And I think we did. We shot the ball better the second half. The ball movement was much better. But that was my biggest issue. I thought defensively we played pretty well. But offensively, I didn't think we were playing the fast pace that we're used to playing.
Definitely. Well, great game tonight, Coach. Y'all were out rebounded 37-36. A lot of the lines were off second chance opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
What can y'all do to improve this rebound statistic?
Recruit, get bigger guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now we're playing a little bit of a small lineup. And, if we're within 2 or 3 rebounds of the team we're playing, I'm okay with that. I thought what was more important was down the stretch, we got the rebounds we needed. In the last 2 minutes, we got just about every rebound when they missed. And so that, to me, was maybe the deciding factor. It gave us the chance to have the ball there at the end. But, rebounding has been at times an issue for us this year, something we continue to work on. But I think if you're within 2 or 3 rebounds, you usually are okay.
Alrighty, and one last quick question. We do have the instant replay of that last final game-winning shot by Jordan Howard. You take a look here. What was going through your mind when you drew up this play?
Well, you can see Matthew Camba's down screening, and we wanted to throw the ball straight into him. Well, they didn't. They stayed on Matthew and left Jordan wide open. And if you see, he actually got ran through. It should have been a foul probably too. But, it was just great execution by Derek to read what was going on, because the play initially was supposed to go straight into Matthew, but he read that they stayed on him and got Jordan the wide open look.
All righty. That's Coach Pennell for you. Great job here
Thank
tonight.
You.
Great
Appreciate
win.
y'all.
And we'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Hannah Williams here with Coach Pennell after the big win over Nicholls State, 106-83. All right, Coach, the first thing I want to ask you, what do you think about this crazy three-point game tonight? We broke a school record with 17 threes and 35 threes from both teams combined. What do you think about that?
You know, it was quite exciting, and, you know, one of the referees actually came over to me during the game and said this was one of the funnest games he's called all year. And I kiddingly said, you know, if I was just here as a fan, I would think it was fun, but we're trying to win the thing. But, you know, we got really hot tonight, and the thing I was the most pleased with was how many assists we had, which meant the shots that we were taking and making, it was because of good ball movement. And certainly Nichols did the same thing. They bombed from outside, but I'm sure the fans enjoyed it. But, you know, when people start raining threes as a coach, your heart rate goes up a little bit.
Definitely. It was a great offensive night for both teams behind the three-point line. So you take on Nichols State again this coming Thursday. What kind of challenges do you expect?
I think the biggest challenge is to remember how you got the lead and what you did tonight, and it was because of effort. It wasn't because the ball necessarily went in the basket. The thing we'll have to guard against is, well, we made 17 threes. We'll just go down there and do it again. You know, the odds of that are very low. We haven't done it to this point. So we'll have to kind of recalibrate. Maybe we can enjoy this one for a couple days and then look at it again and try to get another victory against them. You know, right now we're just trying to get wins so we can get to Katy, Texas and get to the Southland Conference Tournament.
Definitely. That's the most important thing. Well, since you do play them again, what's one thing do you think y'all can improve on as a team?
Well, I think we have to get to them earlier in transition. I thought a lot of their threes came because we didn't run back and locate shooters. We ran back more to the paint area, and then when the shooters had it, we were trying to come out and guard them. I think we got to guard them earlier, and I think certainly that will be a big focal point. They ran a little boxing one against Jordan, which we hadn't seen very much, so we'll get a chance to work on that also. But, you know, we won't do a lot of changing. I would think the biggest thing is just try to get out on their shooters and make those shots a little more difficult.
Cool. Well, come tournament time, it's almost here. How dangerous can this UCA team be? Are they peaking at the right time?
Yeah, I think we are. You know, I think the big thing with us, we can really score the ball. We're the leading, you know, offensive team in the Southland Conference. And when you can score, you present problems for others. I think the big thing for us is if our defense continues to get better, can we get stops? And when we play the upper echelon teams that are a little bit better on defense themselves, can we shut them down when we're not scoring as easily? So we got a ways to go. These next 3 weeks ought to be a lot of fun. And, you know, I'm just happy for our guys and happy for our fans that we're talking about this. I know the last couple of years we have not been in this situation. And so it really makes late February and early March a lot more fun around here.
Definitely. Well, congratulations, Coach, on your win, and we hope to see a fifth one coming up pretty soon.
Thank you very much.
Another 33-point game within the last 2 weeks. Okay, Jordan, you were at the three-point line, 8-9 for threes tonight. I want to know what was going through your head every time you threw up a three.
I just play with supreme confidence and know that my teammates will find me in the right spots. And so Derek did a great job getting us ready early. He hit a lot of shots early, so I was just ready to step in and make a couple, and we knew they were going to be in a zone, so we were ready to shoot.
Well, it was a great offensive night for you. Coming into the game, y'all had 4 straight wins. What was in y'all's heads for tonight?
Just to play the way we've been playing. Everybody's been huge, contributing off the bench and the starters as well. So everybody's played a huge part in this, and we just trying to maintain this streak and win as many as we can going into Katy, going into tournament play.
As I was talking to Coach a while ago, I asked him, what's one thing, since y'all take on Nichols State again next Thursday, what's one thing you think you saw here y'all can improve on for next time y'all take them?
I think they went on a couple runs. Defensively, we need to be more aware in transition. And so I think we'll watch film and get a lot better at that, and we're just not going to – we're going to make sure that we're not complacent. Even though we won here, we want to make sure we're ready to go to their place.
Well, it was a great job of you tonight. I can't wait to see the next game and how you do offensively.
Thank you.
All right, back to you. After being selected to face the Texas Longhorns in the first round, the 14th-seeded Sugar Bears know they are continuing to get the nation's attention. Here in Arkansas, however, Coach Rushing's legacy is cemented by taking Central Arkansas women's basketball to back-to-back NCAA appearances. Making it to the NCAA tournament is not only rewarding for the Sugar Bears and their coaches, but it is also national exposure that the ladies give to the Central Arkansas name.
Oh, I think any time you have the opportunity to go to NCAA or anywhere, the exposure is great. You know, we got national recognition last year, and it's going to happen again. And like I said, it goes back to the seniors and the leadership and the players that you have, because, you know, the players make coaches look good, and I've been very fortunate with that.
When I first came in, Coach told us that this is something that was going to happen. I mean, we work hard every day in practice. We come out and play the game that she wants us to play, and it just means a lot to us to come back and be able to do it again.
It's rewarding. We've been working for this since last June, really, so to know that all our hard work paid off and that we get to go see our efforts rewarded, that's exciting.
I think it really puts our name out there, before they recruited me, I never knew who they were, but now, people watch the selection shows and watch the NCAA tournament, and Texas is a big team, so a lot of people are going to be watching, and that gets our name out to a lot more people.
I have 4 seniors, and 3 of them have been with me for 4 years, and it says a lot about them and what they want to accomplish, and they're winners, and they're going to be very successful in life, but they're tough.
Me and Bree and Rock coming in, and even Taylor Strickland coming in 2 years ago, we've just been able, I feel like we've helped contribute to build this program up, went into back-to-back tournaments, and hopefully that'll bring a lot of new great kids into UCA and just help keep the Sugar Bears on a run streak.
With the game set for Friday at 1:30 in Austin, Texas, the Sugar Bears look to get their first win ever in the NCAA tournament. With ESPNU Campus Connection, I'm Hannah Williams. The UCA Beach Volleyball Tournament is here. For those of you who don't know the difference between indoor volleyball and beach volleyball, we sat down with a few Sugar Bears to tell us more about it.
I know for the past 3 years or so we've been